back, ladies and gentlemen, to Thursday's test sessions with Doughboy. We are back here on the PCSG Ian Toranion's map of Crown Meadow Farms. We got a little bit of work to do, but first I want to show you some new changes that he has made on this map. I don't remember them all, so we'll find some of them because you know me, I didn't write things down. But first things first, my house. Doughboy's house. Pretty nice house, not really huge, but then again, you know, how many farmers do you know that have a huge house? Yeah, so it does have a garage. So let's take a look and see what's inside the garage. How about it? I bet you can only imagine what we will find when we open these doors. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The John Deere. Y'all know I am a John Deere. I bleed green. I love the color John Deere green, but there she is. Now, I don't know if she'll stay parked in this garage because, as you will see later on, they don't quite fit when you put a weight on the front up here. I left some in so I could show you, so I may just put a pickup truck in there. I don't know yet. I have no problems keeping the tractors on the farm. But we'll make that decision as time goes. So take a look here. I'm going to take you around and show you my neighbors' houses. I'm very thankful that I get along with most of these, because this one here, well, as you can see, is pretty much in my backyard. Yeah, this house here belongs to the one and only Big Johnny D. So this here's his house. Again, good thing that we get along pretty well. Let's take a look, see what might be in his garage. Well, we don't have anything yet. I'm sure that'll change as time goes on. We're going to save that house for last, and you'll see why. So as we come along here, this next place we're going to visit, I'm glad it's within stone's throws distance so that we can keep a check on him. But yeah, my wonderful friend Icelandic's house. I'm not so sure if I like being that close to him, but at least we can keep a check on him. Let's see what's in his garage, shall we? That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Black Edition Massey Ferguson. We all know Ice loves his Masseys. Well, he also loves his Fence too. I'm not quite sure which one he likes more, but he's got a Massey on this farm anyhow. Again, not quite sure if I'm going to keep it in there, but we'll see. Yeah, we're going to jump the fence. A little unrealistic, but go visit our next neighbor, the one and only Johnny V's house. And he has a big house, but I guess, you know, that's what you get when you're a big star like him, creating all those maps and all those mods. Yeah, well, this is the problem. What does he have in his garage? Well, if we could get in, we would see. But as you can see, they're a little bit small. I don't know if this is something you can change, Ian, or not. Yeah, when you put the weight on the front, and this one has the weight on, you just can't quite get it in. The doors won't shut right, and not a whole lot of room to get in and out of the tractor. But again, I don't know if that's an easy fix or not. Not quite sure if there's any more houses down here. Doesn't quite look that way. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. But we'll head back this direction, and we'll go see the house that I saved for last. This house belongs to the one and only Mirrorman's house. The guy that I say suffers from multi-personality disorder. 3 names: Mirrorman, Reefy, or Mike. Whichever one you shall choose. Let's see, does he have something in his garage? This is what we say when things don't fit. I don't think that's the way you're supposed to park the JCB. And I don't think he'd be quite happy with that. However, that's what happens when you put it in there with a weight and close the doors. Get a good, nice view of the undercarriage. So yeah, I'm going to cheat here, and we're going to reset it now that I've shown you. Again, Ian, I'm not sure if that's something that you can change. I would imagine that's probably pretty hard, but I just wanted to point it out that it doesn't quite work right. Now the guys can choose to park their weights outside and put the tractors in, and then I've seen that they pretty much fit. But we're gonna head over here. And in the last episode we cut grass. I spent some time off camera cutting quite more of the fields. And there's the JCB. So we're gonna get it hooked back up to the weight. And I think we're going to go ahead. I think this episode we're going to do some tethering. We need to tether and windrow and also collect grass, hay, silage, whole 9 yards. Oh, can we fit behind it? Yeah, there we go. So, we're not going to use this tractor today, not for tethering. We're actually going to purchase another one. But I do want to get it attached, get the weight reattached, and we're going to attach this then to the loading wagon. We'll use this when we go back around and collect the fresh cut grass for the sheepies. Come out here and get her attached here. Hop out. Yep, set the emergency brake. I don't want to get rolled over. Get it all attached here. Put our drive shaft PTO shaft on. And I'm not sure that, I know some of these they go up and down. Maybe we ought to bring up our HUD here. No, that looks to be about right. We don't have that option on this one. Nope, not there. Okay, well, take a look here. Now she's sitting level. Okay. We'll let that sit there for now. We're going to go out and do some tethering. Let's see, what tractor? Yeah, I think we're going to buy one. We'll go to the store and we'll check out some other tractors. There's a couple I'd like to see on this map. Not quite sure. Go back here. No, they're too new. I don't think we're going to go. We got the 500 Fendt. That's an older one, but oh, there's the Pharmer 300. They may work pretty good. I love this 40R ER series Ford. Just a great little yard tractor. What else do I have on here? I got the old Massey Ferguson's 5600s. It's a nice little tractor too. And we've got, what else do we have here? Massey Ferguson 698. 698T. Yeah, let's check out what options do we have with this. No, no engine options, so that's a little low on the horsepower. 264. No options there. 698. That only has, what, 98 horsepower. No engine. No, that's too low for what I want. Let's go back through here. Let's check out some of these other ones. We got the 5600. That's 105 horse or 130. That's still a little on the low side for what I want to do with it. Got some good options on wheels though. What's the Ford give us? That gives us 125. Quite a few options on wheels. Like I said, I really like this Ford. It's a good little yard tractor. Let's do this. We're going to go with the Ford. I know it works pretty good on a bunch of stuff. I like this. We're going to, yeah, we'll go with rear twin wheels. We'll see what that looks like. And we'll pick it up. We're going to have it delivered. We're going to cheat here. I really don't feel like going down to the yard picking it up, so we'll have it delivered up here to the farmyard. We got to get our equipment, get moving anyhow. You know what? I kind of like it with the duals. There's no errors on it, so that's good. I kind of like it with the duals. I'll tell you what. We're going to leave some comments below. What do you think? Keep it with duals, or should we go to regular old wide tires for it? We'll leave it up to you. See what you guys think on that. I think we need to get ourselves a weight for the front. And so, yeah. Go over here and see what for choices we have for weights. I could go with that barrel. It's kind of funny. I mean, you would see that on an old timer tractor, but nah, I think we're going to go with the SOB. I really like that. Change the color. We'll try this blue right here. Yep. And we're going to have that delivered here as well. Where are you at? There you are. All right. Well, let's hop in and get her hooked up. Do our emergency brake. Go find her. There it is. Got the emergency brake. Don't want to get rolled over. Hooked up there. Now let's see how close we got to the color. Raise it up. Doesn't look quite bad. Doesn't exactly match, but I think that looks good. We're gonna leave it. So, all right. Well, let's get hooked to our tether. Go get some tethering done. Oh, emergency brake again. Really don't want to get rolled over. Yep, put that up, get our PTO shaft on there. Lift her up. Oh, we squatted a little bit. I think we might need to add another weight up front. Let's get one added on there. Yep, that looks better. I like that. I think we can go with that. Alright, not quite sure where we're going to park all this stuff. As you can see, we got a lot of storage around here. Sometimes I like to keep my baling equipment here on the main farm. Other farms I like to keep it with the sheepies because let's face it, that's where a lot of the grass goes. Yeah, let's see here. Where's the sheep farm at? We gotta go visit there and maybe see if see what kind of storage we have over there. I don't quite remember. Where are they? Oh, we got. I don't have it highlighted. No, not the spinnery. No. There it is. Okay. Well, let's try. Yeah, we're heading up there to field. Where am I plant? Yeah, 13. I cut that, so. We'll be driving right by. We'll just drive in there. I'm not going to teleport myself in there. So. Let's pull this FPS up. Getting a little choppy. I'm not sure. The thing I added was this tractor. We're still up there. Play with that off camera and see if it's this tractor that's doing that. I don't remember dropping that because of that. Yeah, still not showing any errors. But the mod might just not like it. I don't know. Maybe we can't use this tractor. We'll have to check it out. See how it goes. Alright. Over here and check out the sheeps. See if we got enough storage on that sheep farm to put our baling equipment. Where's the not seeing it. There's the farm. Alright, well, maybe we did need to make a left back there out of our farm to get in. We'll have to go back and check it out. See if we can get in that way. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm not going to keep going while we make this drive, so I will see you when we get to the sheep farm. Alright, well, we're just up the road here from the sheep farm, and I'm not sure what we can do to fix that, but I had to do quite a bit of off-road and drive off the end of the map, actually, to get up on this road. So I got an idea, Ian. I'll show you when we get down here. Maybe it might be something you can easily do, but I'm not quite sure how to get back here. So here's the sheep farm. And we got a nice little house here. Yeah, we got some storage here. I don't know if that's quite what I'm looking for, though. If I want to keep the baling equipment over here or not. There's where they spawn in, where we deliver the sheep or purchase them from. A little bit of storage down here, but I don't know. Go around here. Let's go check out this storage up here again. Got a couple little ones here. Well, maybe we can get a tedder in there. I'm not sure. Let's give it a try. See if we can make it. See if it'll fit. Nope. Guess not. Okay. Well, we've got this, but I kind of like the idea of putting bales in there. You know, keep some grass bales, maybe some loose grass or hay bales in there for the winter time. We got this area here too. Maybe, what's that? I'm not quite sure that. Not sure. It's coming up with anything? No. Oh, man. Well, Ian, maybe you can tell us what that is. Obviously, it's a trigger of some sort. Maybe that's where the wool comes up. Pallets come up. It can't be for sale because there is a spinner in there. Maybe that's where the pallets spawn when it's done. So, well, we're gonna try something here. Here's my idea. I mean, I want to see where this road goes. I don't think it goes clear out to the road. We're gonna head out and see. Can we fit? Yeah, a little on the narrow side. Where does it go to? Another gate. Yes. Huh. I wonder, Ian, if there'd be a way. Let me open this gate here. Back up. Don't hit. Don't. Ooh. Okay. Could we continue this road out to the road and split this grass field in half? And then we have access to the sheep yard quite easily. I don't know if that'd be an easy fix there for you or not, but I don't know. Just an idea. Like I said, you don't have to go with what I say. It's the point of testing this map. You know, just kind of check it out. See what we can do. You know what? No, I just got another idea. Let's back up here. I want to down there. I wonder, what if we just extend the sheep pasture all the way up to the road on either side? Because let's face it, the sheep's the bread and butter of this FS17. You know, that's the wool's where we get our money. So I'm wondering, we just extend that straight up to the road, keep that dirt lane down the middle, widen it a little bit. As you saw, it was kind of a little narrow. Maybe widen it so we get some trailers, and I wonder if that would work. I don't know, Ian. Just something to think about, you know. Again, you don't have to go with my idea, but just something I found, and maybe it'll work. I don't know. So let's head down here. We're going to go to the field 13, I believe it was. And we're going to get it tethered up. There's one that I mowed. We'll get that one on the way back. We're gonna straight gear up to 13. Get in there and tether that up a little bit. Ooh, there was an FD. I wonder if that was a save. I don't know. All right, let's pull in here. Tether unfolded. Nope, we're gonna hit the fence. Yep, there we go. Get it fired up, drop it down, and get some work done. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you guys are having a good week. Almost the weekend. I'm going to get this edited and up yet on Thursday. I know it's a little late in the day. However, like I said, had some issues come up with work. I'm trying out a new job, figuring out what I'm going to do. And, you know, we all know, yeah, don't own this. I know I don't own this field, but I'm on this field. And I don't see any little blinky things where I can purchase it. So I assume this is my grass field. Anyhow, but yeah, like I was saying, things came up at work, and you know, you all know that real life comes first. Because let's face it, virtual farming does not pay the bills. So I got a little bit behind schedule, but we'll still get this out today and get the video up for tomorrow. That should be right on time, and go from there. Got a little idea. I may live stream this tonight. Sometime this evening. I haven't quite decided yet, but I kind of like to do a little live stream and get Ian involved and kind of have him right there and ask questions and get them answered, you know, right, bumpy, you know, and kind of, you know, do it all live. I think that would be pretty cool, but we'll see how time plays today. I'll make my decision later on, so tune into PCSG and 3 Dudes Gaming, and I'll put it up there on my little forum page, and when I'm going to do it, if I'm going to do it. So maybe we'll do that, because I got some work to do on my other map before I start the video, but I'm enjoying playing this map. I kind of like to play this a little more, and I kind of figure with a live stream, but you know, if Ian can come in and kind of be a good deal. Be a lot of fun. Speaking of live streams, those of you that are PCSG members, I know Icelandic and Johnny V and I, and any other member that wants to join in, we're planning on doing a live stream on Sosnovka Knot, one of Johnny V's maps, on Friday and Saturday, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. I'm not quite sure what that is over for European time. I'm not even going to venture a guess, but I know that they make the converters. You know, you could download a converter app and punch in 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and figure out what time it is for you guys. Or you can tune into PCSG, the live stream forum, and it'll be on there. But yeah, I know we're planning on doing that map both Friday and Saturday. Sunday, I know they're planning on doing another European truck simulator or American truck simulator, one of the two. I wish I could join for that, but unfortunately I'm going to be headed to Chicago in a real truck. So I'm not going to be able to join in as much as I'd like to. Again, Real world job has to come first. But I did get some new news today, which is going to be a help for when I'm stuck out in that truck. Verizon, who's my cellular carrier, just went to unlimited data plan. So I can finally tune in and make comments and watch and see how everybody's getting along without me. Before I couldn't, because YouTube just chewed up my data. But now I can, don't have to worry about it. So that'll be cool. I'll be tuning in and checking in as my partner's driving the truck. And put my 2 cents in for what it's worth. We'll see how everybody gets along without me. Who knows, maybe I won't get asked back. You never know. But that's the game plan. And those of you that have not become a member yet, please go check out PCSG and sign up, become a member. And once you're a member, you can join us in the live stream. Otherwise, you can, watch the live stream, and please join in that way. Leave comments, ask questions, get to know us. We can get to know you. We really like the interaction of that. That's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. But PCSG is a great forum. I've gotten a lot of help from there, so please check it out, sign up. Same thing with 3 Dudes Gaming Network. I'm an official network member over there as well, so I have a little media zone neck of the woods in both those forums, PCSG and 3 Dudes Gaming. So stop in, say hello. Make sure you check out some of the other guys there too. The links to both forums will be underneath the video, as well as some links to some of my buddies' sites like Eustace, Pharmer, Grizzly Bear Sims, Mirrorman, Briefy, man of multi-personality disorder. But yeah, check everybody out, give them some love. They've helped me out a lot along the way, so I really like to, and watching their videos, even before I met them and started talking to them, just watching the videos helped me out. So please tune in and check them out. Now I think we're gonna finish off this field here, and I think we got time. Maybe we'll head over and do one more, as long as I don't run out of things to ramble on about. We'll see what happens. We gotta come back up through. We gotta grab one more swath here. But yeah, so I hope your week's doing good. Again, it's Thursday here, taping this and get this up. Next week I need to get ahead of schedule here. I got to get back on track and get some videos queued up, because next week, me and the family, we head to Florida for vacation, go to a country music festival for a week. So I know I didn't promise a set schedule. However, I know that those of you that have subscribed, I couldn't believe it, but you actually enjoy it, and you're looking forward to videos being released. So I want to try to get ahead of schedule, so even though I'm on vacation, there's still videos coming up. So I may not live stream this tonight. I may use that opportunity to get the next 2 weeks videos up. Still haven't made up my mind yet. I really want to play it, but we'll see. But yeah, I want to get them up. So hopefully we'll get ahead of the game here, and you'll still be seeing some videos come up, on schedule, as I'm basking in the sun in Florida and listening to some good old country music. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we make that trip every year down to Kissimmee, Florida, Osceola State Park, down to Runaway Country. It's a great weekend-long festival, bands all day long. Hoping to play that stage sometime, but no such luck just yet. Head down here and grab a little bit that we missed. So far, so good on this map, ladies and gentlemen. I have noticed that, Ian, there is one Lewis stack. I really think that, well, if you talk to Johnny V, he'll tell you that we should get rid of that. they're bad news. So we should try to figure out what's causing that and see if we can't get it out of there. But other than that, not noticed any errors crop up. Things been rolling pretty smooth. I know this is a work in progress, guys, so please remember that. It is a beta, very much beta. Every day he's plugging away at it. I get updates every now and again, and I know it's not released to everybody just yet. There's a handful of us that have access to it over at PCSG. I know there's a handful of us playing it. I'm not quite sure if anybody else is doing a video series on it. I know I'm doing it, but I'm not quite sure. I don't think anybody else is, but I could be wrong. Now, let's fold this up. Let's head over. Gotta go over to the, let's go this way. I'm not sure. I don't think there was another field down here that I mowed, but I'm gonna double check it anyway. I know we have some down by the piggies. We'll head over there in a little bit. I think we're gonna tether at least one more field. Get some hay bales out of it. Now, looks like we're coming up on the end of the map here, so we'll turn around up here and head back towards the piggies. Well, like I said, I think we're going to tether one more field, get hay bales out of, and we'll see how many bales that produces. I got 3 fields left, so we'll do one more tether. The other 2 we'll do some grass bales and silage bales out of, and we'll see where we're at. We may have to cut one more. Not quite sure. I know one thing, Ducks Orley would be greatly, he'd really like this map because there's a ton of grass to be able to do. So, I'm not quite sure if his Big M's going to fit. I'm told it will. I'm told that it does fit on the roads, and if you use the all-wheel steering, you can get it around, but I haven't tested it yet. We may have to. We may have to go steal his Big M and try it out, but I'm not sure yet. Let's see here. Now we're coming up here. I think, yeah, is this our turn? Yep, that's the other field I did. Oh, what was that? Did I get too close to the hedges, maybe? No, it's not doing it now. I must have. Oh well, there I go, talking, not paying attention to my driving again. Yeah, we have this field over here. I think we're gonna tether that one. If you see off there in the distance, I get a better view of it. Yeah, there's the other one. Right there. Did. I think we're gonna tether that first one. And then we'll leave this one as grass. Over there you can see some huge grass fields. Not quite sure if we're going to need to cut them yet. They're definitely Big M material if we can make it fit. I think we're going to see what we get out of this. I got this field here. I think I'm going to leave this grass. We'll windrow it, pull it up, or bale it, get grass bales, and the one behind us there is grass. We'll tether this one up here. We'll use this one for hay. Grab a sip of tea here while it's unfolding. Back it up, get lined up here. Get her fired up. Drop her down. Oh. There we go. Drop her down, and we'll go. Yeah, like I said, I'm really enjoying playing this map. It's fun, you know. Oh, turned it too late. Anyway, it's fun just, you know, testing it out, doing every aspect, trying to see what we can find. I love doing my storylines, you know, over there at Pine Cove. I love my storyline. I love, you know, doing that series, but I also like just playing it and talking to you, you know, for real, and finding out what we can do, you know, if there's any problems with the map, what might be able to be done better. I'm enjoying that too, so trying to think here what I want to do. I don't know, I'll make up my mind later, whether I'm going to live stream tonight or just continue on. So, finish this field off here. It's not that big. I do want to get going with some animals. I want to get some critters on here. I think we're going to stay on the low key. I don't know how big we're going to take this. I know some of these fields could use larger equipment. I don't know how many of them we're going to buy. We may just play this one as more of a smaller base farm, because I know it's based off of a couple real farms, and we're not going to. I'm not going to reveal, which ones, but I know the research that I did. From what I could find, most of their equipment was smaller ends, smaller end deals. Definitely European style tractors like the Massey's Fence. So I don't think we're gonna bring in too many Americanized. I mean, this Ford, I love playing with it. Obviously, I'm a John Deere man. I bleed green. John Deere green is the best color out there. So you will see some John Deeres on here. I just don't know if I'm going to get into too many of their equipment other than a tractor or two. We'll see as we go along here. Just not quite sure. But I definitely want to get critters in here. From my research, most of the farms, they were under 100 head of cattle, so we'll probably keep it true to that. Keep 100 head, definitely have about 100 sheep, because that seems to be a good number that really produces well. And let's face it, like I said earlier, they're the bread and butter here, folks. So probably stay there. Now, of course, we have chickens, and we'll probably get some pigs, because there is a slaughterhouse on here. So we'll definitely get some pigs, raise some pigs. I don't know how many yet, though. So that's why we're trying to build up our stock of grass, hay, straw, all 9 yards, and we will be baling, guys. I'm a baler. I like to bale. Some of the bigger farms, I might collect loose, because I know that they're out there now that the silos hold loose grass, loose hay, loose straw, and it does make life a little easier. But I don't know. I like to bale. So for now, I'm bailing on all my farms. Definitely going to bale here, because I think that's what would have been done. Maybe as time goes on these bigger farms, we may go to just collecting loose. I don't know. But we will bale here. We'll do silage bales, grass bales, straw bales, and hay bales. And we'll stock them up throughout the farm, since they are split. The animals are split up, so we'll put what's needed on each farm. So, well, we're coming up on that magic number. I think when we edit some of this out, we'll get down to the number, maybe a little under. I don't know. I said that before it ran out. So I think what we're going to do, I'm going to finish this last row here. And like I said, tune into PCSG and 3 Dudes to see if I decide to do a live stream or not. But I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate all your comments. I try to keep up with them and respond back, or put the little heart there. That's one of the things that only I can do. So when you see the little heart, I've read it. I do read them all. I do, listen to what you have to say. So make sure you comment below on this tractor, whether we want to stay with the duals. I'm kind of liking it, but let's see what you guys say. Or if we should go to just plain old singles and wide tires. So leave that comment below. Like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, say so. But please tell me why, so we can fix it and make it better. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. So again, I appreciate your time. I value your time. I'm glad that you make me a part of your day, tuning in, watching my videos. With that said, guys, we're going to end it right here. Happy farming, guys, and God bless you all.